Hi guys, it's September 29th, Thursday. Um, Piper is at her last day of school for a while. Because tomorrow I'm taking Piper to the hospital tomorrow for a COVID test at 11. And I go for my COVID test on Saturday because you have to do your COVID test 2 days before your schedule. Well, I should say 2 days before you're admitted to the hospital. That's why Piper is tomorrow and I'm Saturday because Piper's going to be admitted to the hospital on Sunday, October 2nd. I'm gonna be there with Liz and Piper on Sunday. I'm just gonna and go with Liz and Piper to have Piper checked in on Sunday. We're gonna stay the night, um, Sunday night, and then I'll walk across the bridge to Northwestern. There's a pedestrian bridge that connects all the hospitals in that area. Um, at I check in Monday morning 5:45 a.m. Scheduled scheduled surgery for me is 7:30 a.m. When I spoke to a surgeon, she had told me it could be a couple hours to a few hours. So I don't have specifics on how they prep Piper. Um, I can only speculate that, they start getting her ready as they get updates from my surgery. Um, so my recovery time is going to be in the hospital one night. They say that I'll be able to be checked out Tuesday. Um, I'm hoping after my surgery, they had said that it's pretty important that you start walking around as soon as you're able. So I'm hoping that, when I get out of my surgery, when I'm starting to come to, she'll be getting ready and prepped. And by the time that she's out of surgery and, you know, when she's back in her room, I'm hoping that I can walk over and see her. But play that by ear, I guess. It's considering that they want me to walk around, that's an opportunity for me to walk over and see her. Um, so hopefully that's what I can do. Um, as far as, leading up to this surgery, Piper isn't showing any signs of being scared or worried. Maybe it's too early, but it's just an inevitable thing. Piper has gone through so much that, it's just another thing. Maybe the grand scope of it is a little foggy, but for both of us, we're not, we know that we're going to be put under and surgery is going to be taking place. I've had a back surgery, a lumbar laminectomy when I was in my 20s. So, it's not the same, but I get what surgery procedure is, and Piper does too. She's had 3 surgeries, 3 or 4 this year. So, it's just another surgery for her, and this is going to be, hopefully just what she needs. I mean, it is what she needs, but um, we're just going to keep our heads where this is going to be good for a long time, you know. Um, we know it's not a fix-all, but it doesn't matter. This is what's gotta go down, and I'm not worried. I'm not worried about the surgery myself. I just want everything to go well on Piper's side, and if we all have our heads there, I think everything's gonna go good. Everything's gonna be okay. I choose to think that everything's gonna be good. So we'll keep our heads there. So after surgery, Piper's official caregiver is Liz. I had to get an official caregiver through social workers and such, because I was talking with the one social worker, and she's like, well, who's going to take care of you? And I'm like, well, I guess I am. And they're like, that's not how it works. You have to have a caregiver, because if the surgeon has her way, I'm only going to be lifting no more than the phone. Doesn't seem realistic, but you know, I have to be a good boy and follow the rules. And because what she tells me is, since I'll have, you know, a large laceration on my left side, the nerve endings will be gone. So she said, if you pick up something as, you know, just so, you know, the water jug out of your refrigerator, that could cause damage. It could cause hernia. And all that's going to do is give you another surgery and add on another 6 weeks recovery time. So recovery time for me is said to be 6 weeks. So my caregiver officially is my mom. She had absolutely no problem signing up to do that, which is great. You know, she lives very close, same neighborhood, across the street. You know, basically in a car, it's a minute. So very lucky to have her and to be, you know, taking on the task of, you know, taking care of me. So I really appreciate that. Yeah, the 6 weeks. Just loosely looking up, they say just on the internet, they had said, it says that full recovery can be, you know, 6 months, but the 6 weeks is what I was told, as far as like being restricted from a lot of things. But walking is going to be required. What was told to me was at least 15 minutes of every hour, you know, that you're awake, you should be walking around, because you don't want to develop any dormancy. You could develop like pneumonia or something like that, which is, you know, anybody that's gone through any surgery knows that that's kind of normal. But yeah, the 6 weeks, 6 months. But yeah, we're coming up to 4 days now. And so on Sunday, I should say, on Sunday, the Bee Kitchen, where I've worked for at least 10 years now, they're having a benefit show on Sunday, and they open at 11 a.m. and it's going to be an all-day event. The guys that do Bluegrass Brunch, which I've been doing the Saturday brunch shift for a long time. We started Bluegrass Brunch several years ago, and it's grown into be a successful day. Those guys are John and Aaron. Those guys are gonna be playing some music like they normally would on a Sunday or on a Saturday, but they're gonna do it on Sunday. So it's gonna be 11 a.m. And then as the day progresses, there'll be like a proper show in the evening, like business as usual at B Kitchen. But the music will get progressively louder and heavier as the day goes on. Um, a lot of my friends are playing in the bands, so the music is really diverse. In the day, it'll be nice mellow, and then it'll progress into like heavier, louder stuff. My brother Scott, I know he's going to be playing in two bands, and he did I don't know officially that he did the artwork for the flyer, but just looking at it, it has his name all over it. So if he didn't do it, I apologize, but I'm 99.9% sure that he's the one that did the artwork for the flyer. And he's playing in two bands, I believe. And yeah, this is another thing that my boss and good friend Christina at B Kitchen, we didn't ask to do this. They just she kind of came up with the idea of doing it, for our benefit. And we can't thank everybody enough for all the support that everybody's been giving us. Christina at B Kitchen, the Gomez family, Kickstand Productions, there's just so many people that I just can't even name. It's astronomical and it's humbling, and it's really taught me a huge lesson about how it takes a village, and it really does. And even when you're not asking for it, the great friendships that I have made throughout my years have really just shown the great people that I like to surround myself with. Always surround yourself with good people, and you'll never be alone. Even doesn't matter how many. The quality of people is everything. So yeah, I don't even know what else to say about all this. It's like we're doing pretty good, and I'm going to say that right now. The one thing that I will ask of everybody is that you put whether you want to call it prayers, you want to call it, spirits, you want to call it vibes, whatever you want to call it, we need all the positivity coming our way. We need the energy going out into the atmosphere and surrounding us. And you know what? I know that that's what's already going on, and it's already happening. But, yeah, I don't even know what more to say. It's like I'm speechless about all of this. And as I said, don't feel like you need to, throw money our way, because we are doing good. This is a lifelong thing, and that's how it's always been presented to me. And every little bit helps, and I'm not going to be stubborn and turn away any help that anybody wants to give me. I'm not going to do that. We all know people that are too stubborn to take help people, and it always puts people that want to help in an awkward position, and why would I do that? So I'm pretty sure I said that before, and I'll continue to say that. Just I love all you guys so much for caring and being in our side, and being in our corner. It means everything. But yeah, if you have any any more questions that I can answer, just let me know about that stuff. But as far as the stuff around here, I'm trying to get I'm talking about the house that we live in. Just trying to do as much as I can before I can't lift anything. Like, that's going to be the hardest shit for me. Not being able to, like, do anything. I mean, I'll be doing stuff, but I can't do the stuff I normally do. But let's see. Well, I guess one of the exciting things is, since July, we've been doing home dialysis. Piper gets hooked up to a machine nightly since July. So it'll be exciting for her to just be able to go to sleep wherever, without having to do our nightly routine. I think we're all excited about that. But why don't I'll show you. I didn't clean up her dialysis stuff today. I'm kind of behind in my house shit today, but here, come take a walk with me. I'll take you up to Piper's room. Just to give you an idea of like what it looks like. So I'm going up our stairs, and in here is where we put all her dialysis bags. So each box has two dialysis. Oh, here's one's open. Each box has two. This is one, but each box has two bags of dextrose. And see how it's green, yellow, and then red. We've been doing just green. So there's two bags. So 2 bags each night. So we have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got, one more than we really need, because we got tomorrow or tonight, Thursday, underneath there, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday we'll be at the hospital. So we got enough. So we have plenty of these that I'm so fun bringing these upstairs, but good to have extra. But we're going to Piper's room, and so this is the dialysis machine. So when we hook her up, this is one bag, and it sits on top because it has a heater. See this metal? That heats it up. That heats the bags up, so it's not like cold going inside of her. And then this bag, was just as full as this bag. There's 2 bags a night, so this kind of goes, through these tubes, and then that bag eventually ends up into this bag. So this is always heated. That's why that one's empty, and this one's not, because that bag gets filtered into this one. And then this goes inside of here. This door opens up, and then this goes, actually it would be in there like this. It goes in there, and then through suction, like I think you'll see, I think you can see, like, since it's great, you can see the water or the solution going in there. And then, if I raise it up, it should, like, drain out. But it's pretty amazing. Through, like, suction of, like, air, it can pull fluid through these different things. So when you start, this is the drain bag, which this is the bag that's been inside of Piper. It's been in there and then drained out. This is like everything that goes in her and out in the night. So this one's hooked up. This would be here, and then her 2 bags is like the heater bag, and then this bag, and then this one goes to her. This goes to Piper. She has like a tube that comes out of her abdomen that goes into here. So every night and every morning we have to hook her up and disconnect her. But you know, that's the setup there. And we keep all of our stuff. We've had this little shelf for a long time. We got it at IKEA, but it's perfect because it holds the caps. When in the morning we disconnect her and you put a new cap on. This is her solution that we clean everything with, hand sanitizer. These are the gauzes, and we have extra masks because when we hook her up you have to wear a mask. So this holds the mask. So it's actually, that worked out really nice having that and all this stuff here. But you know, it will be nice to not have to do that stuff anymore, you know. And yeah, it's Piper's room. We had put, this is a new addition, the TV. She didn't use it as much as we thought she would, but now she has a TV in here, so that's nice. And it was super cheap. I mean, they kind of like give away TVs that are small like that now. I think the mount was probably more than TV. But here's her list. I can show you this. Hit the wrong button. But so we started dialysis on July 13th. And this is every night. Every night we do 2 green bags. The first day that's a little different the first day because we were actually at the dialysis place and they gave her a shot. But this basically shows what was initially drained, the total amount of fluid that was drained out, the average dwell time. So it fills up and then it sits and then it's drained out. Her blood pressure, this is her weight, I should say. Weight before and after, because the weight before and after shows how much fluid was pulled. And then her blood pressure. And then, you know, the first week of dialysis was pretty rough. She had discomfort, discomfort. She was throwing up. But, you know, this first week was pretty rough. It was not an easy week, this July 13th through like the 18th. It was not a good time, but things started getting better. You know, this is every night. This is our life. Piper's life. So we got tonight, tomorrow, Saturday. So hopefully, you know, we fill up to here. And then hopefully that is that. We just got to, this is yeah, I just wanted to show you that real quick because it should be out of our lives soon. So yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I should be covering or letting you know about. But I should let you go. I got some chores to do. I'm gonna cut the grass for the last time, probably. And you know, I love you guys, and can't thank everybody enough for everything. So, and I'll give you an update I'll let you know what's going on. I'll let you know how recovery is. I'll let you know how Piper is. Coming up on, I'll be giving you more video content than I have been. There just hasn't been too much really to update, you know. But while she's in the hospital and through my recovery, I'll try to give more updates. Okay. Yeah, I love you guys. Till next time, everybody, throw out your good energy. Throw it out our way. That's all I ask of you, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.